Mm. Okay. So over here, e4 comes to reply with a response with c6, beginning with the cow card defense and d5 on the board. Okay, e5, let's play c5. Let's see how's the response. Alright, in this position, let's take out the knight to c6. Bishop comes to g4, attacking the knight, pinning this knight specially. Let's see what's the response over here. So over here, let's play c4 for we can bring out the queen and can take this bishop. Right. Now let's see how white responds to this position. We can expect to white to capture this knight like this, since queen is coming out and can attack this. Well, let's see how white responds to this position. Okay, so we will accept this trade, and let's see. First of all, we can expect the queen to capture it. Queen eliminates back, and we will bring out the queen, giving a check, and can capture the bishop in the next move. This means this was a mistake done by white. Actually, in this position, in this position, white was expected to capture this. Instead, white plays x3, which is a mistake. And at last, white has to. Alright, in this position, I can do end person giving a check as well. Check on the board once again, and we can eliminate this pawn and can try to attack this knight. Well, okay, so bishop comes out, we will push the pawn forward, attacking the bishop. And we can eliminate this bishop as well. Alright, in this position, bishop captures this, we will eliminate back. We have triple attack, attacking this pawn, attacking the bishop, and the queen attacking this pawn. Means we have created a triple attack on the board, and black, we can safely take this pawn, or we can accept the knight trade, but knight comes to d2, and we will eliminate this pawn. Now let's see how white responds to this position. This is white's turn, and white eliminates the pawn. Now it is creating an attack, so king to d8 on the board, and king to d7 for the bishop. What? Okay. So king to e6. White could have captured the bishop, but white is trying for checks. Okay, now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, once again a check. So let's bring the king back to d7, and let's see how white responds. This is white's turn, and white is thinking for a while. Let's see how white responds to this position. Okay, so white is thinking for a while. So over here, white plays this as the response. Okay. Alright, this is in this position. I guess it's a better option. E6 for we can activate the bishop. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so this is the response. Knight comes out attacking the queen. Well, in this position, I guess it's a better option. Queen to c3, or we are protecting this. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so this is white's turn. White is thinking for a while. Let's see how white responds to this position. So white gives a check on the board. Uh, I guess it's a better option. King to c7 on the board. And now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, once again I check. So king over here to checkmate. So obviously king to c6 since you have to block the checkmate. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so free knight. Yes. Free knight. Come on. Well, bishop comes out. So no queen free. White cannot capture the queen. And that's the best thing which happened. Anyways, we are having extra pressure on the bishop, so we can expect to trade. And that's a simple. Okay, once again a sharp reply. We cannot eliminate this. Wow. So no problem in this position. Let's bring the king to b5 on the board. And let's see what's the response over here. I guess white will be trying to remove the king. King comes over here, and if I capture, white can capture. Okay, so if I eliminate this, then bishop will eliminate this, which is the main response and the main planning. So let's play the king to b4, and now there is no more pin, so we can eliminate this. Anyways, let's see what's the response over here. Guys, I request you all to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And finally, white captures, we will eliminate back, and the position is going to be worst. Let's see if white eliminates. There's a check on the board, come on. So white is going to eliminate this for sure. And then white can easily eliminate this pawn as well. Okay, let's see what's the response. Black is thinking and black finally plays this. Now rook eliminates and king comes to b4. Rook comes over here, so let's jump out the knight. Knight comes out to e7. King to a5. Okay, king to a6 on the board. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so rook to b8 on the board. Rook cannot come over here since knight is blocking the way, so it's a better option. Okay, rook comes over here attacking the knight, so it's a better option. Let's keep the knight over here, knight to d5. Rook may eliminate the pawn. Let's see what's the response over here. Yeah, rook eliminates and x5. We can expect white to eliminate this, but if white eliminates, we can capture this pawn. Okay, so let's eliminate this pawn. And now I guess rook can come over here. Let's see what's the response over here. White is thinking. White can play king over here and then can try this. Okay, so in this position, I guess it's a better option to play king to a5 on the board, and we can bring out the rook over here and can attack this pawn. But okay, so check on the board. King comes to b6. Now let's see what's the response. Rook goes back. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, rook comes over here. So knight jumps, attacking this pawn, and let's see what's the response over here. White plays this as the response. We will bring the king to a6 on the board, prohibiting the pawn to push forward, and we are not allowing this pawn to be pushed. So it's a better option, king to a6. Now comes rook over here. So it's a better option. Let's eliminate this pawn. And let's see what's the response over here. White can eliminate the pawn and white eliminates. Now let's play knight to c4 on the board. We are attacking the pawn at a5. We can expect okay, white plays rook to c5 on the board. In this position, Uh, it's a better option. Let's play knight to rook check. Yeah. Okay, so I joined the game. Hmm. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Just send the challenges. That's all you have to do. Okay, so Mia is right. Let's see response with e4 on the board. Caro can't defense. Let's play d4. And we will eliminate the pawn. Now let's play c4 on the board. Let's see what's the response over here. So knight comes out. Let's bring out the knight to c3. This is black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Okay, so black is thinking. And black takes out the bishop. Alright, in this position, we will take out the bishop to f4. And let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so knight to f3. And we can eliminate this pawn as well. Well, black is thinking for a while. So bishop comes out and let's play bishop to e2 on the board. Remove the pin. Now this is black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see. So white, we will castle maintaining the king safety, and knight comes out, which is the okay. So we will eliminate this. Let's see what's the response over here. All right. So this is the response. It captures back. Well, in this position, let's bring out the queen. Or we have putting the pressure in this pawn and the knight as well at the same time. So it's a better option. Now let's see what's the response over here. Queen comes out, no problem in this position. Or we can jump out this knight as well. Anyways, let's eliminate this. Queen eliminates this pawn, then we can eliminate this and can create a trouble for black. Okay, so bishop comes over here. Well, in this position, I guess it's a better option. Let's play a4 on the board, so we can push this, and maybe we can trap the queen. Okay, so let's push the pawn forward. Let's see what's the response. Oh, all right. In this position, uh, yeah, queen. Let's take the queen back. Well, in this position, I guess it's not a better option to trade off the pieces. Bishop comes to e4 for creating attack. We can expect the knight to eliminate this. And there is an extra pressure on the center pawn as well. Anyways, in this position, we will eliminate back. And let's see, black is going to eliminate the center pawn at e4. Yeah, black eliminates this, and let's bring the queen back to f3. Hi, Joseph Potnevik. Welcome to my live stream. Anyways, now black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And bishop comes out. Let's bring rook to d1 on the board, attacking this queen. And so in this position, I guess rook to b1 for protecting the pawn. And so offering a rook trade, but we are not going to accept a rook trade. So rook to c1 on the board. Actually, in this position, we are 2 pawns down, so it's not a better option to trade off the pieces. We can use the pieces to achieve or gain material. Anyways, let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so queen comes to g3. Let's see what's the response. This is black stone. Black can double up the rooks and black double up. We will bring the knight to e4. And let's see what's the response over here. So this is black's turn, and black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Hmm. Alright, in this position, black is thinking for a while, having 7 minutes 27 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. And in this position, if we can, many of you will be thinking that bishop can eliminate this. Well, that's something which I am also thinking for. But if bishop eliminates the pawn, then I guess we can bring the rook over here and can put pressure on the bishop. Anyways, now this is Blackstone, and the main importance of playing knight over here is that we can, okay, bishop goes back. Now in this position, I guess if I bring the bishop back, I can attack the. Anyways, let's bring the bishop to h6, attacking the pawn, and let's see what's the response over here. Guys, if you want to get challenge, oh, well, I guess there's knight comes out, and once again we have to focus on the checkmate. We have to find out the solution. Now we can expect to, there's a fork. It can capture any of the pieces. Alright, in this position, uh, if I play bishop back, it eliminates, we eliminate at the checkmate, right? So let's bring the bishop to g5. Now let's see what's the response. But I'm very sure black has got a plan. And black is not going to eliminate this for sure. Instead, black is going to play, yeah, rook comes over here. Anyways, no problem. It's never to lose hope. Queen comes to h4 once again for checkmate in the next move. Now we can expect this to capture, but bishop will miss and the rook will be under attack. So we can have some kinds of expectations. I subscribe. Lionel Messi. Okay, thank you very much for subscribing the channel. Anyways, bishop takes on. Okay, so we can take this with tempo, but now actually this was not expected from my side. I expected king to come over here, and that will be an easy win. But bishop comes to g5, g7, so it's a better option. Let's eliminate the rook. That's the best thing. Thank you very much for subscribing me. Anyways, if you want to get challenge me, just send the challenges. That's all you have to do. And let's see. Okay, so black eliminates this. Now once again, no checkmate threat. It takes eliminate. Yeah, no checkmate threat. Instead, we have once again a 2-pawn down. So let's try to attack the pieces. Okay, so queen to h5, attacking the pawn. We are just going to attack the pieces, and this knight and the bishop are the two most strong pieces. Anyways, we can expect queen to come out and can attack this. So first of all, or there's another plan. Bishop and rook are attacking this, right? Anyways, we will eliminate this. If it eliminates, we can eliminate back, and since we have this pawn to capture, we have this pawn as well to capture. So it's a better option. Let's see what's the response over here. This is Blackstone. Black is having 5 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. Let's see how black responds to this position. So in this position, well, queen comes out in this position. I guess this was completely unexpected. Anyways, this is the threat. So first of all, queen can check on the board. Now bishop goes back, and now once again we have a threat and a checkmate in the next move. Threat, king comes over here, checkmate in the next move. So we have to protect the checkmate. Easy reply is to bring the rook over here, or we can push the pawn forward. So rook coming over here is a better option from when to live stream. I can live stream between 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's my suitable time. I can do live streaming in Indian time. This is Indian time. I can do live streaming between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Anyways, knight comes out. We can expect knight check on the board. Anyways, in this position, it's a better option first of all to create a better position. Let's bring the rook over here. Rook to e1 on the board. Let's see what's the response over here. Now this is black's turn and black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. So comes if we trade knight giving a check on the board. So let's eliminate this and knight coming out to give a check. Let's bring the king to h1. Let's see what's the response over here. This is black's turn, having 4 minutes 55 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. Let's see how black responds to this position. Black is thinking and uh, okay, so black plays king to g7 on the board. Well, in this position, let's bring the queen to d7, giving a check on the board, and let's see. Uh, hmm. Anyways, queen comes out to f7 on the board. I guess it's a better option. Let's play queen to d3 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Uh, okay, so queen comes to d3, attacking the knight. I guess check on the board. Now the knight is also under attack. But we can expect that the queen cannot come over here since the knight will be lost. Knight goes back. Okay, so that's a terrible mistake from my side. We can x5 comes out. We will play queen to g5, attacking the pawn, as you all can see. Queen comes out in the position. Okay, so in this position, once again, trading of the pieces is not a better option. So let's bring out the queen back. We will play the queen back to d2 and can create more threats. Further threats by giving checks and can attack the pawn. Now this time we are having 1 pawn down. Earlier we were 2 pawn down, but right now we are 1 pawn down. Let's see how black responds to this position. This is black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see. Okay, so black in this position, black is having 3 minutes 52 seconds on the clock. Let's see how black responds. We can expect black queen to come over here for attacking this pawn. Knight can eliminate this. There are many variations. Okay, so e5 was the variation chosen because no more checks. So that's a better variation. But we will play g3 for protecting the pawn. And that's the main importance of playing this. Yes, of course, you can play with me, Nico. Just send the challenge. That's all you have to do. Okay, so king comes to h2 on the board, and let's see what's the response over here. Now, in this position, we have one thing that we can bring the queen over here for giving check. And in this position, this rook is not an active piece. Queen comes over here. Okay, so we will bring out the queen. Over here, we are attacking this pawn. Now we can expect this queen to come over here for attacking the rook. Queen comes back over here for protecting. So that's a better idea. Well, in this position, let's bring the queen over here to c1. And let's see what's the response over here. Yes, of course, you can play with me. Just set the challenges. That's all you have to do. Alright. Now this is black's turn. Black is having. Okay, so bishop comes out. In this position, let's bring out the queen to c8. Now we can expect this as the reply, since black will be activating the bishop. But this as the reply will not be a better option, since queen check and the bishop is gone. So queen comes over here. And now let's bring the queen to f5 on the board, attacking this pawn. Now once again, queen cannot come over here to protect the pawn. Okay, so king comes over here, check on the board, and king goes back over here. We will eliminate this pawn. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so in this position, queen comes over here, and we all know what is the next plan. So it's a better option. Let's bring the queen back, attacking the bishop. So we can expect the black to protect the bishop. Let's see what's the response. Okay, so black pushes the pawn forward. This is to activate it, and in this position, let's push the pawn power, attacking turn knight. Let's see where the knight goes. Now this is black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Hmm. In this position, mainly we are attacking this knight. Knight comes out. Okay, so let's eliminate this bishop. Queen eliminates. Yeah, but knight check. So king can come over here. Now rook is protected. So the position is all set. Now let's see what's the response. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Black is having 1 minute 51 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. What we can do is we can with queen giving check, and we can try pushing this pawn forward. Since we have this pawn, this can be pushed further. And in this position, it's a better option to trade off the queens. But for that, we need okay, queen comes over here. Now let's try for trading of the queens. Check on the board, so we can push the pawn forward. And there is no threat. Knight can come over here. Okay, let's push the pawn forward. And now uh, once again, so knight comes out in this position. I guess this is a mistake. Yeah, but knight can jump. Okay, so let's push the pawn forward. Now we can expect a queen trade, which is the best move over here. But let's see if black can track it. Or okay, so black resigns the game. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Yeah, so here I received the challenge. A rematch. Okay, so e4 on the board. Let's begin with French defense on the board. His queen was not. Uh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so d5 on the board. So let's bring c5 on the board, which is the advanced variation. Now let's see what's the response. White can respond with this as the reply, which is the main reply, which many of the players play. Okay, knight to f3, let's eliminate the pawn. Now the center pawn is captured. Let's bring out the knight to c6. This pawn is under attack, which is the main importance of playing this. Well, this is a mistake once again. Let's eliminate this pawn. Now let's see what's the response over here. No, I am not playing two matches actually. I received a rematch, so I accepted that rematch. If you want, you can challenge me. Just send me chat. Yeah, just send me challenges. That's all you have to do. Okay, so queen comes to d5 on the board. Queen takes the pawn on d5. Now let's see what's the response you have. So bishop comes out. This knight is hanging. But wait, this knight is not hanging because bishop can come out to give a check. Well, this is a best move played. Queen eliminates, bishop comes down. If knight comes back, no, then queen can eliminate the queen. So this is a best response over here. Anyways, in this position, I guess it's a better option to create trouble for white because we can expect this queen coming out. So first of all, let's block the way of queen like that. Knight comes out. Now if we eliminate, once again queen is coming out. So once again, it's not a better option. Okay, if I eliminate, then queen can eliminate back, and yeah, that's a better option. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay. Okay, so there's a pin on the board once again. If I push this pawn forward, that's what I'm thinking. Or let's push the pawn forward. Knight cannot eliminate this because of the pin. Remember that. Now let's see what's the response over here. I cannot reveal my state. Thank you for asking. Okay, so comes e5 on the board. We are attacking the knight with pressure. Okay, so comes the queen over here. Let's eliminate this. Or if we bring the queen back. If we bring the queen back, once again that will not be a better option. Okay, so let's see what's the response. Knight takes and bishop back, preventing this threat. Now we can expect that black's position is better over here, but white can castle and can place the rook over here and can attack the pawn. Okay, now there is no pin, so let's eliminate one knight. Uh, yeah, no problem. Let's see. If threat, then we can bring this and we can protect the minor piece and can take this knight. So it will be a equal position. King comes over here, knight eliminates, yeah, and bishop comes. Now we can eliminate this knight. Okay, no problem. So let's take out the bishop. Bishop comes to e6. King comes to c8. Or we are going to threat this knight. Now let's see. Okay, check on the board. So king comes to b8, attacking this knight. Knight can jump over here. Knight can jump to c7 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Okay, so let's eliminate this. And then, okay, so knight comes back in this position. Let's bring out this knight and offer for the trade. Yeah. Now we have two pawns towards the same row. Okay, so let's bring the rook to e8 for we can start pushing the pawn forward. Now let's see what's the response over here. White is thinking for the reply, let's see, and white plays this. So let's push the pawn forward, and our king is not at the same correct position. Okay, let's eliminate this. Exact blunder turn. This was a blunder, and white decides the king. No problem. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Just send the challenges. That's all you have to do. Hmm. Um, okay, so here's a challenge on the board. I guess let's play d4 on the board. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so let's put c4 on the board and let's see what's the response. Hmm. Yeah, let's push the pawn forward. And many of the players play this as the response. Wow, b5 on the board. Okay, so no problem. b3 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Hmm. Now let's see. So bishop comes over here. Hmm. Okay, so knight comes to d2. Rook comes to b1. And let's see what's the response over here. Black is thinking for a while. So let's play e4 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Okay, f4, and let's see how the game is going to last. Wow. So let's bring out the bishop to e2, and we can expect for a trade for sure. Otherwise, if there is no trade, oh, so let's eliminate. We will eliminate back, and that was a mistake. Exact mistake down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's eliminate this minor piece. And we can eliminate this minor piece as well, since we are already having a minor piece up. So let's eliminate all the pieces, and that's the best tactic. Okay, knight comes over here. Well, let's castle, remove the pin, and this bishop is exactly developed on the same. Okay, so e5 at the board. Maybe it can capture, can eliminate back. Well, knight comes out, attacking the bishop, and now okay. We can expect for bishop come to d4 and can give check. Hmm. Okay, so over here. Hmm. Anyway, so comes x4. Let's remove the pawn at c3. Okay, now comes queen to d3 on the board, attacking the pawn at c3. Now this is attacking the pawn. Let's push the pawn forward. We can eliminate this pawn anytime, so it's a better option to keep this pawn hanging there for some time. Instead, we must focus on development. And let's see what's the response over here. Hmm. Okay, so g5. Once again a blunder. Knight can eliminate that. And now it's a better option. Push the pawn forward. Okay, so let's push the pawn forward, attacking the queen. So of course, queen is more important than my knight. So queen is going to be protected. And in this position, queen comes to e8 on the board. Well, in this position, if I take this, it eliminates. We push the pawn forward. Hmm. So I guess it's not a better option to make such plans. Instead, let's eliminate this pawn. It cannot eliminate because of a pin. And now black would be like that. The king is not at a better position. And that's the power of. Okay, so queen comes to x5. Well, in this position, hmm, I guess it's a better option. Alright. Rook to f2 on the board for we are removing this threat. We can develop the rooks in this position and receive the response over here. Hmm. Anyways, so I guess yeah, we are attacking this, and now king can move. If king comes, then we are going to give unstoppable checks, and that's the best strategy over here. Let's see what's the response over here. Hmm. So this is the black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds to this position. Okay, so queen check on the board. This rook is hanging, so we can eliminate this rook anytime. This pawn. Okay, so comes this as the reply. If I play knight check over here, okay, let's eliminate this. And let's see what's the response. Hmm. It, we can expect rook to capture. Rook or king, anyone can capture. Let's see what's the response over here. Hmm. Alright, now this, yeah. So I guess queen comes to f3 and we can offer for a queen trade, but black is not going to accept it because in this position I am a rook up. So it's never a better option. Where queen till a check, rook comes over here. Yeah. And let's push the pawn forward. Let's activate this rook. Okay, let's eliminate this pawn. Check coming on the move. That's the checkmate. So, checkmate on the board. Hmm. Okay. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Just send the challenges. That's all you have to do. Alright, here's another challenge. Hmm. So, here's a rematch. And white plays e4. Let's respond c6. The can't depends on the board. Let's see what's the response over here. White is thinking and white plays e4. Let's respond d5 on the board. Let's play c5. Attacking the center pawn. Let's see what's the response. Hmm. Alright, let's play knight to c6 attacking this pawn. Now let's see what's the response over here. White is thinking for a while and white brings out the bishop to b5. Queen can check and the bishop is under attack, so knight comes out. Yeah, knight comes out and bishop comes over here. We can try this in the next move. Well, let's see what's the response over here. This is okay. This is white's turn. White is thinking for a while, having 4 minutes 35 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. Let's see how white responds to this position. Hmm. Actually, the main importance of playing bishop over here was to eliminate this pawn. Now we can expect queen to eliminate this pawn as well. But let's see what's the response. Uh, White is thinking for a while, and mm, I guess this was a mistake. White could have captured this pawn, which was a advantage. Okay, now let's push the pawn forward. This is the threat. Anyways, but knight can jump over here because the bishop will be attacking it. Actually, knight over here will be protecting this pawn. So that's a better option. But let's see what's the response. So this is White's turn, thinking for a while. Let's see what's the response. Hmm. Anyways, this is white's turn and white is thinking for a while. Okay, so white brings the knight over here. Well, I guess let's eliminate this pawn. Now the knight is under attack. Check on the board, no problem. Eliminate this. Eliminate and we can eliminate this as well. So the position is going to be equal. Yeah, let's eliminate this pawn. We can push this pawn forward and can attack this knight. This rook is also under attack. So the game is almost going to be equal. I have lost the ability of castling, which is an advantage for white in this position. Okay. So 3 minutes 16 seconds on the clock for white in this position. Let's see what's the response. Hmm. Okay, so this is white's turn. Hmm. So white is thinking for a while. Um, Having 2 minutes 56 seconds on the clock, as you all can see. And so comes queen out. Well, the main importance, let's eliminate this. We can eliminate this pawn giving a check, which is, I guess that was the best move over here. But no problem, we eliminated the rook. And now we are having a massive 1 point advantage. We can play this and can eliminate this knight as well. So all this states that I am going to have advantage. But let's see, maybe white can have a solution in this position. Well, okay, so in this position we can simply take off this pawn. But let's play b6 for attacking this. And now the knight. Okay, knight does not eliminate this. No problem. Let's push the pawn forward, threatening the checkmate in the next move. Now let's see what's the response. We can expect a safer reply that is this in the next move. Let's see what's the response over here. Okay, bishop comes out. So queen check on the board. Now let's see what's the response. White is thinking for a while, having 2 minutes 5 seconds on the clock. So this is the reply. If we push this, alright, in this position, let's push the pawn forward. Wait, rook elimination. Take check on the board. Let's give up the queen and the e6 in this position. Now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so king comes to c8 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Yeah, let's eliminate this. Now we can expect, yeah, it eliminates back. Let's bring out knight to e7 on the board. Okay, so checkmate in the next move, but no move checkmate possible. Okay, once again, I said no move checkmate possible. Let's see what's the response. King comes to a6. Once again, no move checkmate possible. Okay, so this is white's turn, thinking for a while. Let's see how white responds to this position. Guys, I request you all to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Anyways, this is black's turn. Sorry, white's turn. Having 1 minute. Once again, no checkmate possible. Okay, so in this position, it's a better option. Let's say play x5, side moves. Okay, so this was the best reply over here. Let's bring out the bishop to c5. The queen is under attack, and queen may eliminate this rook. Let's see what's the response. So in this position, let's eliminate this. Two bishops against the queen, which can be powerful. Receives the response over here. Come on, this was not a best reply. Bishop comes back to a7. And now we can expect white to capture the knight. Otherwise, that will be a blunder. All the moves are going to be bad except for capturing this. But let's see what's the response. Okay, so yeah, finally it is missed. Check on the board. And the game is going to be a miscalculation. Let's see what's the response. Maybe black can understand this. White can try queen check. I will be forced to bring out the bishop. Okay, so let's capture this. Once again, this was a blunder. Hmm. Okay, no problem. Um, check on the board. Hmm. And let's see what's the response. This is White's turn, having 41 seconds on the clock, and I am having 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock.